Usyk, Tyson Fury here, WBC heavyweight #1. You lot world champion. Usyk, calling out Gypsy King, you pathetic little call out. Rabbit, I'm coming for you, Rabbit. You're getting it, Rabbit. And I tell you what else, I'm gonna bust you up real bad, you little middleweight. I'm just gonna slap you into a big pile of tattoos, sucker. Come on! Tyson Fury here, WBC.
Yo, what's good, family? It's your man, the YB, back once again. Big shout out to all the doggies out there who came through on the live stream and boosted the coin up. Salute Lord Mac, salute Simon Randy, salute Shola, and all the other dons out there, 100% no doubt about it. So, we just heard there from Tyson, Fury, airing out Oleksandr. Very nice, I like. How much? Your wife nice, I like. Usyk. I know I'm a few days late, but as we know, it's all been kicking off right now with Chris Ubambi Jr. Nonetheless, better late than never. 100%. That's what she said. That's what she's 100%. That's what you be saying. Listen, all your man the YB's females be saying, it's better late than never. 100%. Anyway, Fury woofing up the place. Listen, Fury. I exposed it the other day. In the bottom left corner, you can see the plugs. The plugs are European plugs. You ain't in the UK. My man's got a big tan on his head. Big steaming Essex looking ass tan. You're not. Listen, Tyson. You're on holiday, my man's. Yeah, you're on holiday, doing whatever you're doing, jerking off, and you're making a video trying to make out you're still in this one. I've got more videos coming soon, but you best believe there's been so much waffle coming out from Team Fury's camp. It's hard to keep up with. But what we do know is, he ain't fighting Usyk, people. I'll tell you who he might fight. He might fight Ngannou. He might fight some other muppet. I'll tell you who he ain't going to fight. He ain't fighting Oleksandr Usyk. Usyk been on this guy. Usyk been pressing this guy. I swear down, I'm sure Usyk watched my video. Because Usyk been out here putting a video out pretty frequently. Another one came out today. But anyway, as far as this guy goes, I really do pray I'm wrong. We keep hearing mixed messages though. 1 minute it's going to be more than 50-50 and the Saudis, no, it's going to be more than 50-50 in the UK and the Saudis don't want it. And then Bob Arum said today, the Saudis are going to make their own deal between individually with the fighters. It just sounds messy, man. It just sounds real messy. And that don't fill me with confidence. The old saying is, when deals get done, they get done in silence. Now, I'm not critiquing because I work both ways. We, obviously, as fans, we want to know the lowdown. But equally, there's a lot of waffle and there's not much going forward kind of thing. For example, how long have we known that it's between the UK and Saudi? We knew that we knew that before the Chisora fight. So how is it 2 months since the Chisora fight and we're still talking about Saudi or the... I don't know, people. Maybe it's me. Maybe things move a lot slower. I mean, the crazy thing is, we live in 2023, yeah? It's all emails. We're not in the 1500s, and people are on horseback, yeah? Jogging along, sending messages. I honestly, for the life of me, can't understand. Same with the Errol Spence fight. I can't understand for the life of me why or why not people can't get things done over a weekend. Let's meet at a nice cushy hotel, everyone sit down, have a few meals together and get this whacked out. If not the fighters, at least the teams. Let's crack on and get it all sorted, no? Do you know what I'm saying? It's mad. It's what? It's not even mad. Do you know? I never understood that. That should be the standard. And in fact, we know Eubank and Nigel Benn, they went on TV. Boom. And that was 30 years ago. That was before email. In a way, that to some extent shows that technology has made things worse. Why? It gives you a place to hide. Anyone can hide behind, didn't get your text. Didn't get your email. Yeah? But back in the day when, I guess you could hide behind letters and whatever else, but really, I'm pretty sure for contract negotiations, you wouldn't do that over letters, would you? You wouldn't send a contract, Rav, and send another one. I guess you'd be on the phone, which is much more instant, or you'd meet in person. I guess that's how it used to be. But these days with the email, I didn't get your email, you know what I mean? People seem to be hiding behind that. That lack of presence. So if I was Team Usyk, yeah, I mean, the March 3rd date, can you believe we're only a month away, more or less? We're a month away from March 3rd. That's gone, forget about that. If I was Team Usyk, I'd be saying, Frank Warren, let's meet up. Let's link up and get this done. Let's link up in Saudi, wherever it needs to be. We'll link up there and get this all cracked off that weekend. I don't see how, you know what I mean? I don't know. How can't it go like that? What factors are there that you can't all meet in one location and work through each of the points there and then? What time for what? I don't get that. What would you not know? As the two management teams, what would you not know? Do you get what I'm saying? Maybe it's not. Maybe it's TV, right? Maybe, but we know already who's involved. BT, and that's it. I think Usyk's a free agent. So really, it's just BT. So it's not like you've got, why be? Usyk's with DAZN and we've got DAZN versus B. That's not even the case. Usyk's a free agent. This really is one of the most simple things to do. And we're still at the stage of, it might be the Saudis, it might be the British. That don't make sense to me, people. It really don't. It just doesn't make sense. Again, we knew since November it's going to be in the UK or Saudi. So back in November, Team Fury and Usyk will have been reaching out to UK venues and reaching out to the Saudis. Does it really take 12 weeks? I don't know. That's the way it's looking though. And this video here, I don't know, bear in mind as well, people, this video came out, I think Usyk had already put out 2 or 3 call-outs, and then Fury threw this one out. I mean, you can see him laughing here. He don't believe it. That's my opinion. This to me looked like a WWE one. I've seen Tyson Fury serious. For example, when Tyson Fury called out the plumber, David Big Toe. Sorry, David Price. On TV, on BB, on, was it ITV? Whatever channel it was, Tyson Fury was interviewed ringside. He said, listen, you plumber. Yeah? He said, listen, you big stiff plumber. And then he said some rainbow flag things about Tony Bellend and, what's the guy's name? Tony Bellend and David Price. He said, that's it. And you and your rainbow flag, dude, Tony the Bellend, he can get it too. That was one of the most convincing ones. I believe that. I'd have put money on Tyson Fury warning David Price then. Look at this one here, look, you don't believe this. That's not a real. This ain't real. This is WWE, people. I'm sorry. Look. Come on. It's not. I'm just not buying it. It's weak sauce. I'm afraid. It's weak sauce. It's theatricals. And normally, when Tyson Fury is doing theatricals, it's fugazi. Although you could argue, well, YB, maybe it's a plan. Maybe Fury and Usyk are working on a plan to drum up interest. Yeah. Listen, if the fight was signed, we can talk about drumming up interest. But so how can we get interested in a fight that ain't done? Especially knowing the history. And with all due respect, we've been hearing for a month, it's almost up the line. It's a bit like the Jake Paul and Tommy Fury fight. That's another one. It's in it. Ariel a week ago said it's about to be announced. The common denominator here, it's not Jake Paul. Jake Paul fight anyone. That's a fact. Jake Paul fight Hasim Rahman. Jake Paul fight anyone, no problem. It's not Usyk. Usyk, he fight anyone. The common denominator here is, I'm sorry, I'd love to say it the other way, is Team Fury. They're the ones always got some sort of thing going on. Always. Without a doubt. There's always something in it weird. And what got me was, again, I'll address this in another video on its own right, but Fury said, yeah, if the Usyk fight don't happen, it's Ngannou. And he also said, the Usyk fight's taking too long. I'm getting tired of it. And Ngannou's ready. Yeah, Ngannou's free and ready now. That's what he said in his Seconds Out interview this weekend. He said, I don't know what's wrong with these people. There's always something. Same with AJ. So the fact Fury, has started this weekend. Fury drew a parallel between the Usyk negotiation and AJ. Oh, I don't know what's wrong with these people. There's always something. These things are always taking long. Well, I know a man, Ngannou. His UFC. He takes elbows off the heads. He's not going to mess around. He's not scared. Implying Usyk is scared. You know what I'm saying? Implying that Usyk's going to go the same way as Tyson, as Joshua. I don't know. I hope I'm wrong. People think, oh, it might be a Fury here. I hope I'm wrong. I hope I'm wrong. But it's all iffy. First it was David Price. Then it was... Well, first he called out David Price and David Haye back in Christmas. And now he's calling out Ngannou. There's Usyk. That's it. Do you know what I'm saying? Where are you getting these names from? Where? You know what I mean? Where are you finding Ngannou from? Where are you finding him from? Ain't no one trying to see that one. Don't get me wrong. In UFC gloves, I wouldn't mind seeing it down the line. What if Fury gets rid of Usyk and gets rid of Joe Joyce and gets rid of the winner of Fury and Ruiz, Wilder and Ruiz, then we can do Ngannou. Yeah? Joyce, Usyk, and the winner of Ruiz and Wilder. I'm not even bothered about the AJ fight. I actually think Ngannou is a more dangerous version of AJ, especially in UFC gloves. AJ, until he shows me something, not bothered about. I'm really not bothered about seeing that one. The winner of Wilder and Ruiz, I'm bothered about seeing. Those are the 3 fights. If he does them, he can do Ngannou all he wants. Until then, I ain't trying to hear no other names. Anyway, let me know your thoughts. Smash the like button, subscribe, and lick off the bell 100%.